Hello everyone, how are you today? Today I'm going to show you that how I create my brows. Brow is something you don't really need to have makeup on, but not having brows and having brows makes such a huge difference for us females, and actually even on men's too. Yeah. Having brows is so important, and some people are blessed with them, they're born with it, and some of them are not. I'm somewhere in the medium, in the middle. I kind of have them but not too happy with them, so I like to draw them anyways. These looks better on me, and I will show you a picture where I don't have my brow on and where I do have my brow on, and you can be the judge of that. So I will tell you every single product that I will be using, but then I also want to go over the products that you can use to create a brow on your face. Some people are very comfortable. There's so many different kinds of brow products are out there right now. You can have pomade, gel, you can have cream versions, you can now have powder versions, and there are now just like a mascara kind of to put on color on your brows. So some people who are blessed with brows and they just want to have a little bit of color and set the brow, they can just go and apply that brow mascara type thing, and then that will set that. It's called brow gel, by the way. So every single brand has its own product, and I will show you a few of the products that I own and the products that I am in love with. Now this video is not sponsored, so all the products that you will be seeing I bought from my own money and I love them, and that is why I'm sharing them with you guys. So the first product that I ever owned to do my brow was Tarte Rich Brown, like this one right here. This is an Amazonian clay version, so it is a lot thicker and moussey than any of the other formulation that I will be showing you today. So I'm really happy that I started out with this one, because this one you have control over the product because it is thicker than the other products that I'll be showing with. Not only that, it also comes with an angled brow brush, which has the brush on one end, which is an angled brush, and then you have your spoolie on the other end. I did not know how important the spoolie would be when it comes to doing the brow till I actually bought this product, and it actually came with it. That's why otherwise I probably wouldn't have purchased it all by itself. But it actually becomes very handy when you are doing your brow. All you have to do is turn it around and do your brows, and that's one less extra product to keep. Then the other product that I like to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomades. They are, I mean, amazeballs. Like, they're amazing. Like, you literally just to die for. So these are the products that they come in a jar like this, and then the colors that I have is Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony and Dark Brown. Dark brown is very milky chocolate color that is very nice for me when it comes to doing the brows. I like to use these colors not all over, but just the front half of my brow. Then the ebony, which is a tad bit darker than the dark brown, I prefer to use this one on the outer corner of my brow and also to underline. I think my brow looks better when I outline it with darker and then fill it in with a lighter color. Then the other product that I have is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is the powder version. It's called Brow Powder Duo, and then again I also have this one in ebony. It comes in a packaging like this, a very nice, very sleek, very compact version. Has a mirror for you as well, and then it comes with two different colors. So as you can see, you have a darker color and a lighter color in there. So when I'm doing my brows or to go, this is one thing that I just need to take with me instead of having two different pomades, because it has two different colors in it. Then the other thing that I have is the brow wax. Then the one I have is Milani. It comes in deluxe size originally, and this is only $3. This is what you would want to use to, if you have crazy hair or you just want to set your hair, because that will also make your application a lot more easier. You want to just run over your brows before you start the process, then go ahead and continue with the other stuff, and this will also make your brow set for the rest of the day. The other product that I like to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is called Pro Pencil. This is like a lighter concealer type highlight color, you would want to use this when you're done doing your brows and you want to go ahead and sharpen it and make it look actually like pop. You want to run it under your eyebrow just as close as you can, and then you want to just blend it. This will make your eyebrows look 10 times better than without it. And you can also use a concealer for that. The concealer that I prefer, basically you can use any concealer, but the one I use is actually from e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer in maximum coverage, and the color I use is medium. You would want to take any concealer brush for that. The one I absolutely love is Bare Minerals because it's very nice, very thin, very precise. You can really get to your brow very, very close. This is why I prefer this one. Then you can also use a pencil. This one is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and then again I have this in ebony as well. This pencil is amazeballs. So you have a spoolie on one end, and then you have your pencil. It is actually easier to get to your brows, so I really like this when I'm running late for somewhere or something like that. I just want to throw this on, and instead of having time to play with the pomades and then set it and then gel and stuff, I think this is absolutely great, especially to go in your purse or something like that as well. Then I like to use sometimes NYX Tame and Frame. The color that I have is chocolate, and this is a very light, almost to as similar as the dark brown by Anastasia. This also I like to use the front half of the brow as well instead of the outer half, because like I said, I like to keep that dark, so maybe I need to invest in having a dark one of these as well. Then the other product that I like to use is NYX eyeshadow. This is actually in charcoal brown, and sometimes when I'm too lazy, I don't want to mess with pomade so much, then I like to just do the outer corner as dark as I want with whatever product. Then I just like to use this product in the front of the brow, and that gives me the same look and actually faster process, so won't complain about that. And sometimes I also like to go and use the mascaras, and the mascaras that I prefer to use as skinny ones as possible. This one is the Ulta brand, then and it doesn't have those thick bristles to it, so I like to use this and just run it across my, just the front, not the tail, just to set the hair on my brows. So that's how I like to do my brows, and these are the products that I really like using to create the look that I'm going for. So hopefully this helps you, and if you have any question, please leave it in the comments box below for me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So without further delay, let's get started on how you can create this brow. So the products I am using today to create the brow that I've already done over here, as, just to show you guys. So I'm going to be using two different colors. You need two different colors. I'm using one in ebony and one in dark brown, which is a tad bit darker from one another, and I will show you up close that how exactly they look like. And if you'll please excuse my nails, this one right here is ebony and the other one is dark chocolate. So that is how, or dark brown, I'm sorry. So this is where I will be showing you how to do the brows. And what I like to start off with, take any angled brush. It needs to be thin at the top, and you want to make sure that you have a spoolie as well side. So the one I got is from Tarte Cosmetics, and I will be taking the color in ebony by Anastasia, and I'm just gonna dip my, just the top. You might want to sharpen your brush as well to make it even more thinner if you are the beginner. Then you're gonna take your brush and just very lightly dip it. This is all I'm going to need this color for, so you can just imagine that how long this product will last you. So what I like to do with this darker color is just outline my brows. I almost said brows. Outline my brows, and then I also want to outline the outer corner of my brow. So let's get started. So I'm just going to take this, and I like to start about here, not here, just in case if it's too harsh or too dark, so that way it's okay for me to blend it afterwards. I'm now going to go ahead and just carve out the brow, the desired shape. You can also use wax pencil so the hair will set in the way it'll be more convenient for you to draw. So I always tend to forget this step. I didn't used to do it till I just purchased this product, and this is from Milani Cosmetics. It's a brow wax and it's only about $3. That's the best part of this product is do you see how my brow is already like sticking to my face? So it will actually be easier for me to draw on now. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing the shape, the outline of my brow, where and how I want it. And now I will be doing the outer corner. I want to start the line from here first and then connect it kind of like an A, and then the top, just like that. And you want to make sure that you compare the two, that they're definitely not going to match exactly the same, but you want to make sure that they're as close as possible. So I'm gonna make sure that they look almost the same, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in with whatever's left on the brush, just the outer corner. You don't want to bring it inwards yet. So the outer corner needs to be a tad bit darker than the rest of the brow. So I'm now going to go ahead and clean my brush, and I will go ahead and take the dark chocolate that I told you. Why am I keep on calling this dark chocolate? It's dark brown, you guys. And same thing, I'm just going to take very lightly, and I'll show you how much amount that I'm taking so you guys can really see that this is all you're really needing. As you can see, whatever's on my brow brush, that is all you need to do your brows. So basically these products will last you long. And then you're just going to go ahead and fill in the front portion of the brow, and I'm going sideways, and then at the front I will be going upwards in the hairline growth direction. Now that I have very least amount of product, I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of the outlining. So I'm going to go ahead and go in small strokes and finish doing this line. As you can see how it is lighter here and then darker on the end of the brow. I'm now going to go ahead and finish coloring, and now we're going to go in the hair direction. And then there you go. There is your brow. Now as you can see, this is a tad bit darker over. This is where the spoolie comes in. I'm going to go ahead and go over that and lighten that a little bit. And then there you go. If you prefer not to use the gel, once you're done outlining the brow, you can also use any powder to fill in the front. You don't have to necessarily use the pomade or gel version of any of the products. Then the carving comes in. What I like to do to carve out my brows is actually take any concealer. The concealer that I use to carve out my brows is e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer in the color medium. And I take any concealer brush and I will take that on the back of my hand and then just go very close, as close as possible to my brow, the line that we did first. And we're gonna carve that out. As you can see, it's already looking nice and precise. Some people like to carve the top line as well, and I like to do that when I see that my eyebrow product didn't go as well or precise as I would prefer. That's when I like to go ahead and carve out the top line. So as you can see, they pretty much look the same to me, and then I will actually just stop there unless you want to kind of highlight even more. And this is where I will take my beauty blender and I will just take any excess product off of there. And that's how I like to do my brows. Then we're not done yet. Then you can take any, like the one I use is Maybelline Brow Drama. I also prefer to use Maybelline Clear Mascara sometimes. If your brow is darker, then you can use the clear one versus this one, because this will actually be putting more color to your brow. So you want to make sure that you use the color, a product that is actually clear, does not have any color to it, or lighter color. How about that? I will go ahead and apply this all over my brows. And when it comes to the tail of the brow, you want to make sure that you are very, very careful, because you don't want it to be everywhere. And then you can go ahead and continue to apply your eye product. Since I did this brow afterwards, I didn't do the highlighting, so I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever the color of your choice and highlight the brow. I prefer to close my eye when I'm doing this, because it kind of stretches the skin, so I can really go as close as possible to the hairline. Just like that. And this will also set that concealer in place as well that we have put. And whatever the colors you used, make sure you blend the two together so it looks nice and smooth. Just like that. There you go. Now, can you tell which one I did before and after? They both look the same. This is how I do my brows, you guys. And yeah, so this is it, you guys. This is how I actually do my brows. And let me know if you have any questions or concerns. What product do you want me to put in place next time? If you want me to see using maybe a powder version of how to do a brow or something like that, leave that into the comment box below and I will be glad to do that for you. I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.